And let's get a look now at some of the latest developments in the coronavirus pandemic. India has recorded another record number of new infections, with almost 70,000 new cases reported on Thursday. The country has now ramped up testing to more than 900,000 people a day. Italy has also posted its highest new caseload since May, when the country emerged from one of the longest lockdowns in the world. Authorities there reported 642 new infections on Wednesday. And South Korea has warned a recent outbreak from a church in the capital, Seoul, could spread nationwide. The government has warned that it may impose the highest level of restrictions if the numbers continue to rise. Well, the number of coronavirus cases is on the rise in Germany as well, with authorities recording just over 1,700 new infections in the past 24 hours. It's the highest daily figure since April, when the pandemic was considered to be at its peak. The surge has been blamed on holidaymakers returning home, as well as parties and family gatherings. Earlier this month, Germany introduced free mandatory tests for anyone returning from areas deemed to be high risk for COVID-19 infections. Let's get more from our correspondent, Nina Haza, who is standing by in Berlin. Nina, the highest number of infections since late April. Is this the second wave?
Scientists are cautioning against using that term. They prefer to use the term a continuous infection wave that will see natural ups and downs, and they are expecting the numbers to go up even further come autumn, when people will spend more time indoors, when it's easier for the virus to spread. Having said that, of course, there is a current spike that cannot be denied, and the health minister Jens Spahn has also warned people against letting their guard down. He said lots of the new clusters that we're seeing of new infections stem from social gatherings like family parties or outdoor rave parties in parks.
So, given that, can we expect new restrictions again?
There is currently a talk, when you speak about national restrictions, about actually making masks mandatory also in offices, not just on public transport and in supermarkets. And this is something that they are considering, but they are cautioning against imposing wider-ranging national restrictions again. They do want to keep the economy going. They say that is important also to keep hospitals running. And of course, I think what's important to remember is that the situation is quite different to spring. We did see a similar number in spring, but two major things were different. One, of course, testing has been ramped up massively. You mentioned the mandatory test for people returning from high-risk areas. And then the majority of new cases is now with young people. They tend to be more resilient. So authorities are a bit more relaxed because the strain on hospitals doesn't seem to be quite as severe as it was in spring.
DW's Nina Haza in Berlin. Thank you, Nina.